Write the output of the program given below. This is based on structure. So, as I always say, when you write an output, the first point is memory should be allocated for all the global variables. So, above the main function and outside all functions, if there is a variable, it is known as a global variable. Here, global variable is not there because this much is a function and this much is a data type created using structure. So, above the main function and outside all functions, variables are not there. So, this program does not contain a global variable. Second point, execution of a program starts at the main function and it ends at the main function. Now, the first line in the main function. This is a structure a programmer created data type and this is a variable. When you see square bracket, understand that it's an array. So it's an array of structures. The size is given as 2. So first you need to allocate memory for this array. 2 memory locations must be allocated for this array. The name of the first memory location is I of 0 and name of the second memory location is I of 1. Now you need to give some address for the array. Example 1000. This I of 0 is again divided into two parts because I is an array of this structure and the structure consists of two structure members, item number and quantity. So the first one is I of 0 dot item number and the second one I of 0 dot quantity. Similarly, I of 1 is also divided into two parts because I is a structure and structure stock consists of two structure members, item number and quantity. So the first one is I of 1 dot member 1 item number and the second one is I of 1 dot member 2 quantity. So I of 1 dot item number and I of 1 dot quantity. So memory is allocated for this array. After that, the initial values come in the memory location. So here there is a comma, which means this is the initial value for the first variable and this is the initial value for the second variable. So this 10150 comes here and 10320 comes here. So memory is completely allocated for the array I. Now control goes to next line. When this symbol is there, understand that it is a function. On encountering a function call, finally control reaches the point where the function is defined. So from here, the control comes here. Now first argument is passed to first parameter and the second argument is passed to second parameter. Here there is an ampersand sign. So new memory should not be allocated for I because I is a reference variable. So I is another name for I of 1. So this I of 1 gets one more name I. You can see that. Now the second argument is passed to second parameter. So your second parameter TQ contains 5. Suppose if the second argument was not given, this default value comes here. So as I always say, if the second argument is given, that comes in the second parameter, and if the second argument was not given, the default value comes in the second parameter. So here second argument is given. So 5 comes in the second parameter tq. You can see that. So when you call this function, finally the control came here. First argument is passed to first parameter, ampersand sign is there. So I is another name for I of 1. Second argument is passed to second parameter like this. Now, inside the function, plus equal to is a short form. It can be expanded as a plus equal to b means a is equal to a plus b. So I dot quantity plus equal to tq means I dot quantity equals I dot quantity plus tq. So this short form should be evaluated using this expanded form. Now assignment operator means right hand side should be assigned to left hand side. So what is I dot quantity? You can see I dot quantity is 20. So this is 20. What is TQ? It is 5. So 20 plus 5, 25, that should be assigned to I dot quantity. So this I dot quantity becomes 25. You can see that it became 25. Now this is completely executed. After executing a function, control returns to the point from where it was called. So control comes back here. When the control comes back here, point to remember parameters I and tq does not exist. So this parameter name does not exist and this parameter name does not exist. This is removed. Similarly, I need to remove this one. Yes, it is removed. Now, after this, control goes to next line. Here you get the first line of answer. I of 1 dot item number. It is 103. So in the computer's monitor, you get 103. Yes, 103. Now after that, a colon is there. So here you get a colon. After that, I of 1 dot quantity, it is 25. So in the computer's monitor, you get 25. And because of this end L, cursor will go to next line. After this, it goes to next line. When you see this symbol, understand that it is a function. On encountering a function call, finally control reaches the point where the function is defined. So from here, it comes here. First argument is passed to first parameter. The second argument is passed to second parameter. Here ampersand sign is there. So this is a reference variable. So I is another name for I of 0. So this I of 0 gets one more name I. You can see that. Now the second argument 10 is passed to second parameter tq. So now this is meaningless because the second argument is given. So your tq contains 10. You can see tq contains 10. Now inside the function, plus equal to is a short form. It is expanded like this. Now assignment operator, right hand side assigned to left hand side. What is I dot quantity? 50. What is TQ? 10. So 50 plus 10, 60. That comes in I dot quantity. So this I dot quantity becomes 60. You can see it became 60. Now this is executed. After executing a function, control returns to the point from where the function was called. So control comes back here. When the control comes back here, point to remember parameter names I and TQ does not exist. So this does not exist and this does not exist. That is removed. This one should be removed. Yes. Now after that it goes to next line. Here you get the second line of output I of 0 dot item number. So this is I of 0 dot item number 101. So here you get 101. Yes, 101. Now after that a colon is there. So here you get colon. After that I of 0 dot quantity it is 60. So here you get 60. Because of this end L, the cursor goes to next line. Yes, cursor went to next line. Now again the next line. When you see this symbol, understand that it is a function. On encountering a function call, finally control reaches the point where the function is defined. So from here, finally the control comes here. First argument is passed to first parameter. Ampersand sign is there. So this one is a reference variable. So I is another name for I of 1. So this I of 1 gets one more name I. You can see. Now the second argument is missing. So this default value comes here. So now TQ contains 2. You can see TQ contains 2. Now inside the function, plus equal to is a short form. It is expanded like this. So right hand side assigned to left hand side. So what is I dot quantity? It is 25. What is TQ? 2. So 25 plus 2, 27. That comes in I dot quantity. So this becomes 27. Yes, it became 27. Now function is executed. After executing a function, control returns to the point from where the function was called. When the control comes back here, point to remember parameter name I and a TQ does not exist. So this name does not exist and this name does not exist. Yes, they are removed. Now after this, control goes to next line. Here you get the third line of answer. I of 1 dot item number. So it is 103. The cursor is here. So here you get 103. Followed by a colon. So here you get colon. Followed by I of 1 dot quantity, that is 27. So here you get 27. And because of this end L, cursor goes to next line. And here the program terminates, control goes back to the operating system. So for this given program, this is the output.